he picked the wrong family, and not scared of a conflict, and we're not scared. We're not running. We're coming at him.
Well, good evening, friends. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm Franky, and this is the Think Tank. So I've been pretty wrapped up in the ongoing case of the Murdochs, but I did want to touch on the Nicola, I guess, Bulley, if that's how you say her name. I wanted to touch base on her case. It does sound like they are needing awareness. Now, this is not a U.S. case, but if we do our jobs at sharing, maybe we can still make a difference. So let's take a look. Let's start here.
Investigation, as I've said, we remain fully open to any information that is credible and factual to try remain our belief that Nicola sadly fell into the river and that this is a missing person inquiry. And it is important to stress that any information that comes in that indicates otherwise.
So this actually depends on who you're listening to. Some are saying that she's fallen into the river, and others are saying there's no way she would have been caught up at some point.
Wise is being checked out all the time and negated as each inquiry comes up. We're not closed in any way to any particular line of inquiry, and we remain genuinely open to that. All these extensive inquiries, however, have so far not found anything of note. Any indications of physical objects in the river, such as natural debris, trees and the like, have been already identified by the original divers and discounted. So further sightings of that debris are only items that we already knew were on the riverbed or in the riverbank.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of different reports that are saying that there's no way that she could have got hung up. So they've started looking upriver to see if maybe her cell phone, which was found on a bench, well, they want to see if she was found or may have fallen in further up. So it's saying that detectives say that they are looking at 500 active pieces of information on the search for Nicola Bulley, and they have yet to find anything of note. The police remain fully open-minded and have not yet detected any suspicious elements. Speaking with the news on Tuesday, she said that her and her officers conducted an unprecedented number of inquiries. She also said that the force has a team of up to 40 detectives that are working on this daily. So this includes information from a door-to-door canvass, calls that have been made from the public, CCTV, dash cam, and Ms. Bulley's mobile phone, and Fitbit device. Police have also identified 700 vehicles that may have been in the area the morning that she disappeared and are asking for drivers or anybody with dash cam footage to send that in. This is a normal missing persons inquiry, not indicative that there is any suspicious element to the story. Let's take a look here.
Well, they've got this equipment which they believe is amongst the best in the country, and what it will allow them to do is to put this sonar, what it's called, into the water, and it will paint a vivid image of what is in that water. They say you can see every stick and stone as they take it behind a boat along what will be around a 15-kilometre stretch of water from where Nicola Bulley was last sighted on the River Wyre, next to the River Wyre, and they will take that boat all the way down to sea, and they will try and spot any signs, any evidence that they can in relation to Nicola Bulley's missing. Now, if they're basing it, which they are, on the police's main hypothesis that Nicola Bulley slipped and fell into the River Wyre, and that's where she is, then this team of a number of people are hoping and are quite confident that they will then find a potential body. What they say is that it will give the image of a body either lying on the riverbed or in the water, and as a result they can then flag that to the police. Divers will then subsequently be sent out. So this is a high technical piece of equipment which has been used in other cases as well and has proven to be successful too.
So yes, it says we are not closed in any way to any particular lines of inquiry. So this here is going to give us a little bit of an idea.
A week ago, Nicola Bulley dropped her children off at school in the Lancashire village of St Michael's on Wyre and headed on foot along Blackpool Lane with her dog called Willow. Along this fairly busy road, she would have walked past the parish church before making her way over this footbridge which leads to the path by the River Wyre. Nicola began walking east along this path at around 8:43 a.m. Lancashire police say at 8:47 a.m. the mother of two bumped into another dog walker, seen here on CCTV in a red coat, on the lower field. Officers say the pair knew each other and their dog interacted briefly before the woman, who they've now spoken to, left the field a short time later via the river path. 6 minutes later, at 8:53, Nicola used her phone to send boss an email. And at 9:01 a.m, she joined a work Teams conference call. 9 minutes later, at 9:10, a second witness who also knows Nicola saw her, but this time on the upper field, and still with her dog Willow. The dog was off the lead and it wasn't in its harness, which officers say wasn't unusual and was all part of her daily routine. That was the last confirmed sighting of the 45-year-old. Police say they are particularly interested in what happened between then and 9:20 a.m. because they believe her phone was on this bench at 9:20. At 9:30, the work conference call ended, but Nicola's phone remained dialed in. Nicola's dog Willow was found by a witness at 9:33, running between this gate to the field and the bench where the phone was located. At the same time, Willow's harness was also discovered on the grass between the bench and the river's edge. Martin Brunt, Sky News.
So we do know that, dogs are pretty smart animals. Chances of them going over an embankment that is 10, 12 feet is not great. They're usually smart enough to stay back. Even if their owners have fallen in, there's still a good chance that that animal will stay back. So it says a family friend, Heather Gibbons, said, I think it's incredibly hard, but up to a certain level, we understand it's human nature. It's natural for everyone to have speculation because the truth is in this not making any sense. I know that they've had a specialist group. Oh, that we're talking about it here. So it says a dive team from Specialist Group International joined the search for Ms. Bulley on Monday with a 55,000 pound side scan sonar. And I know they're really hoping that this is going to be what makes the difference. The team helped search part of the river on Monday in an area around and downstream from the bench where Miss Bulley's mobile phone was left. So Chief Executive Peter Faulding said his team searched another stretch of the river close to where the detectives believe that Miss Bulley may have fallen in, and there has been no signs of Nicola. So this is speaking to Good Morning Britain. Mr. Faulding said, I personally think if I rule out this stretch of water where we are looking today, I don't think she is in there. Let's take another look.
It's been 10 days now since Nicola went missing. I have 2 little girls who miss their mummy desperately, and we need her back. It's been such a tough time for the girls especially, but also for me, all of Nikki's family and friends, as well as the wider community. I want to thank them for their love and support. We're also really grateful to Peter and his team from SGI for coming up and helping support the work of Lancashire Police as they continue their investigation. Their support is amazing. If anyone has any information which could help find Nikki, I urge them please to get in touch with the police, help us provide the answers that we all so badly need. We have to find her safe and well. I can't put those girls to bed again tonight with no answers. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, how sad. Unreal. So it is saying that the divers previously searched the same area last week, and it's a huge hunt. And it's continued for mortgage advisor Miss Bulley, who lived in the village of Inskip. It's 2 miles from this river. On the night Miss Bulley's partner, Paul Ansell, told Sky News she has to be found safe and well because I can't put those girls to bed again with no answer. So I am really hoping to look into this a bit more tomorrow, but I didn't want to let the evening go by without at least touching base on this case. I am scheduled to do another live tomorrow morning, but I'm going to play it by ear. Chances are good I will still carry on with that particular stream. But what I'm finding is I'm not touching base on some of the other cases that I really, really would like to work on. So I'm trying to figure out something that is a happy medium. So honestly, friends, for now, that is all I have. So thank you very much for stopping in here to be with me. I appreciate you, and I'll absolutely see you in the next one. Bye.